Hello, I'm back. Alright, so here we're trying to look for, nice stones to cut, right? That'll either fit a nice oval, like something like this. This guy, it's like a nice, like probably 3-4 millimeter oval. Or a nice pear, like a high dome. Pears have to be high domed, or they're just not worth it. They just look like shit. But this pear shaped, yeah, it's a fun piece. So if it matches one of these, like you could make a pair out of that guy. Dome is relatively nice. So that would be an interesting pair. A lot of people think, oh, I can't make any actual, that's a nice one, any actual stones, any polished stones out of these pieces, but you can. And this is a great example of something basically crappy, nobody wants this shit, rough, turning into nice gems, right? So this is too thin, I'm pretty sure I can't get a high dome on that, but that pattern is absolutely fun, right? It's absolutely amazing. So could make a nice slightly high dome oval. This guy, that's just a cool specimen to have. I mean, it's about, I'd say about close to 10 carats on that. It's from Kupferpedi, nice and bright. Yeah, pretty fun piece. So, let's see. This, it's not cut yet. But let's see. So what we're doing here is we're trying to match the actual end cut to the stone. So a pair would be doable here, a bit larger. But ovals, they do tend to sell for a higher price and they sell quicker. So a nice oval to a larger oval, of course, would be a bit, would be pretty doable. So something like, we gotta look at the color first. So yeah, color's on that side. So we'll take this top off here, and everything around here we can cut into an oval, right? So all of this, all of that. This will be this part will be cut in, and we can make a nice high dome with that color bar. It's high dome here. So that'll be a fun piece, Right now it's around, let's say 6 carats right now. After cutting a 3 carat stone for like $300, 100 a carat wouldn't be out of the question. All right, something like this is a bit harder, it's nice material, but you see you have a natural crack there. On the back, yeah, we can hide it. So best bet here, it's too thin and narrow to make a nice oval. Well, you can make a nice, interesting cut there, but I would cut this in half, right? And make 2 pairs, right? So let's take our pair here and match it up. Shit. Yeah, smaller stones are harder to work with, right? So, yeah, kind of fucking sticky there, but yeah, we'll pair there and a pair there. It's pretty deep, the color goes all the way through, so yeah, that crack doesn't go in all the way. You could just take that bit off, still make a nice pair, relatively medium dome, I'd say. This is just a bit, see that? It just goes in slightly, about 1/4 of a millimeter. That can be taken off in the cutting process, don't worry. 2 ovals, see? So out of nice material, nice and purpley, happy material. Greenish purpley. And same for this one too. An oval would not be out of the question. But, for a piece like this, it's nice and bright. Cheap as fucking crap though, This stuff, chips like this, you can get for really cheap. I'd say under, some fucking wholesale shops, they would ask like $150 for that, like AUD. That's insane. Don't pay that. I got a good deal on this today. Went to the fucking local swap meet, paid like $26 for all this. This guy didn't know what he was selling, obviously, but yeah, make a nice oval out of this guy. That's nice material. That's like $100 stone. If I ask 90, they'd pay it. Same thing, $100, same thing. This color here, it's nice, you know. Could make, let's see how I focus this. We could make a nice little piece there. High domed oval here. So in this case, I would make an oval instead of a pear, because the color bar is thick. It's relatively high domed, and it's pretty, you know, it's pretty chunky. It's pretty wide. It's ovally. So that would be a nice, you know, a nice little stone. These two, I like the greens in all these three, right? So if you look at that green color, these are all fossil. Well, not all of these, but these guys are. Yeah, nice green color. This one's pretty fiery too. So these two would be ovals, obviously. One a bit wider. Actually, it's a bit too jello-y here, a bit too translucent, so I'd take that off, make about the same size oval as this guy, actually. And those would be about, I'd sell those for fucking $50 each. This guy, oval, would have to be, that's a pretty fun piece though. High domed oval. You wouldn't make a circle out of this, or yeah, actually this would be a pear. Yeah, fucking pear. There. Just about that. Nice pieces though, honestly. If I could buy them for $26, you know, for the whole thing again, I would, you know, honestly. This piece alone, I mean, it's almost 10 carats. It's solid color, no cracks. I wouldn't cut this. It's a bit, well, you could make a nice stone, but it would look better as a specimen. You don't find these specimens anymore, these color bars. Actually, yeah, there's a fucking crack right there. Natural crack there. But that can be sliced off. It'll look actually a lot better if I slice that piece off and have that kind of squarish, natural shape. Pretty fun. But this also came with the parcel. These are a couple stones I'm gonna cut. You know, color bar. These are honestly pretty shitty. I wouldn't buy these if they weren't so cheap. But, you know, you have that nice color bar there. Shall start from here, cut down to hopefully a nice oval. It's always a gamble on those pieces, but let's see. Which was a piece that was promising? So this guy, right, doesn't pick up well on the camera, but there's a nice pattern there. If you see that. So instead of starting from this darker base here, I'll take this sandy magnesium, and there's a natural crack there, so I have to take that off, so I have to come down here. So instead of taking the backside, which is darker and less sandy, go from the sandy bit and hope the sand doesn't go all the way through. Take that natural crack off there and hopefully get a nice oval out of this, you know. Or a nice circle, something like that, you know. But it's definitely $200 stone, possibly. That thick color. And the black, well, not black. This is like GIA gray. But it'll be a interesting cut for sure. This one's fun. Nice little crystal. Pear. Now this, if you look at the back, you have some color showing. Fuck. I'm not gonna erase that. Look, you have some color showing here. Red, you got that broad flash. Some neon green. See, that's a thick, nice and thick, juicy color bar, right? High domed oval, dark crystal. There you go, perfect. I'll probably leave some of the sand on the back to get some, to retain that carat weight. And instead of cutting from the magnesium sandy bit here, I'll cut from the actual dark crystal. You know, if you look at the color bar, it's dark already, so I don't need that black background to make it any darker, to make the color stand out more. So that'll be a fun piece, you know. I don't have a camera set up for cutting yet, but I'll definitely show you guys the end result of these pieces. That's a fun piece. Sand goes in there, so fucking not worth it. But I'll start, you know, I'll cut this whole, as Black Opal Direct would say, I'll cut the top off, take the top off there. But hey, you know, these will all be listed, obviously cut, fully cut, on Goldstein Jewelry on eBay. You know, we have some good deals coming in, especially with the watches. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. These great deals, guys. Buy it. Buy it up. Buy it up. See ya.